behold, we walk in and there's other vendors here. You guys have your books. And of course, Linda, I'm going to just turn the mic over to you. Explain a little bit about yourself, what you guys have going on, and how can folks reach you?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're local authors, and we do what we have lovingly named the Coffee House Tour. And it's a fun thing to do. We come in, we bring our books. Everybody is welcome to come chat with us and see what we have to sell. And of course, have great coffee and food. Good drink, I see that you have there.
Yes.
Yes. I've been writing probably forever, all my life. And romance is my thing. Each author that we have here kind of has their own genre. And that makes it a little more exciting too, because when people come in, they're not just stuck in one little cubby. So mine is The Happily Ever After. And right now I have 3 books that are with me. One of them has just been released about 2 weeks ago. I have started a trilogy. It's called the Island Love Series, and it's all set in Hawaii.
Wow.
And so book 1 has been out for about a year and a half. Book 2 just came out, like I said, a couple weeks ago, and book 3 is in the works. So I have another one over there too. It was actually my first release. It was called Cabin in the Woods, not the scary one. We have a lot to offer when you come in and relax, have some coffee, have something to eat, and come chat with us.
Now, you have a radio voice. I don't know. You have this voice for radio and a face for television. So tell me a little bit about, I see we have the Linda Stiles Fox books, A Cabin in the Woods, as well as Forever Again. Where do you get your inspiration to write your books?
Well, this is kind of where people look at me strange and kind of go, They actually come to me. I am writing one book that is going to be sort of semi-autobiographical, but it'll still be termed fiction. But as far as the rest of them, my characters just kind of show up, and I just start thinking about them. They kind of live in my head for a while. They kind of put this story together, and I just take it from there. And I'm very, very fortunate because no writer's block, no struggling for new people, to make a life for in my pages. So yeah, it's good.
It's very important that we educate our children, our youth, to get them more involved in reading. I want to say kudos to Masterpiece Barbershop. Last week, they were doing something called Read with Your Barber Week, where the people would come in and they would get their children involved in reading books, and they would give free haircuts to those children that would come in and read with their barber. What would be a technique of yours to get children to start reading books more?
Well, I have to tell you, I'm kind of stealing this from the news last night, because when you said that about children reading, there was a piece on the news last night where a group of, I believe they were 2nd or 3rd graders, and they took them to the animal shelter, and they got to sit outside of a door of an animal to be adopted and read that animal a book. And so it was exciting to see the look on the children's faces, but it was also really exciting to see the animals' reaction to these kids. But I am a firm believer in starting at a very early age. I read to my children from the time I was rocking them in the rocking chair. And I'm happy to say that, the majority of them still are big readers. But it's very important, not only just the lesson in reading, but for their education as they go forward. If you can't read, you can't advance. And so I think it's a parental thing. You have to put that together, and you have to remember that that's just one of the things that you add into your child's development.
That is absolutely phenomenal. Once again, I have Ms. Linda Stiles of Fox Books. Is that all one word? Linda Stiles Fox Books.
It's actually Linda Stiles Fox, and the kind of company that I go under is Linda Stiles Fox Books.
So what's your social media platform? How can folks find you, and who would you like to give a big shout out to?
Well, I'm on most of the normal Twitter and Facebook and all of that. My website is just lindastylesfox.com. And as far as being able to obtain my books, there's all those normal venues too. But I encourage everyone to go to my website. You can read little snippets of everything, decide what you want. If you purchase it through my website, I will sign it and ship it to you for free.
Wow.
So that way you kind of get the double everything, free
Give me
shipping.
shout-outs. Give me shout-outs.
Well, I just, Vicki and I really have worked hard to put the coffee house tour and a lot of other signings together. So she's got to be my partner in crime. We just kind of follow that path, see where it leads us.
Once again, we are broadcasting live. We have some great vendors here. And of course, Rise Radio, we are the station that edutains. We would like to